A grassroots movement linking sports, culture, and long-term sustainability took a significant step forward on Saturday, the 21st of February 2026, as four indigenous fandoms brought their communities together in Cameroon's capital, Yaoundé, for a community event dedicated to future generations. The gathering follows global momentum sparked in September 2024 when the United Nations adopted a historic pact for the future during the Summit of the Future in New York, alongside its annexed Declaration on Future Generations. That international commitment has since inspired local action across Cameroon.
We have used today's socio-cultural activities to demonstrate that we can use them to raise awareness on issues around long-term thinking, strategic foresight, participatory foresight, and also the well-being of future generations. And to do this, we are making recourse to what we have because we don't want to reinvent the wheel. What we want to show the world is that in Cameroon, as elsewhere, we have indigenous and local institutions and practices on which we can draw to be able to have conversations and design visions and promote practices and activities that make sure that present generations of human beings, but also other beings, are in good health, that they are living well, and that they are handing over the earth, the planet that we share together, to the next generations in the same good shape. And this therefore means that we want to key into sports like football, like handball, which are unified, but also cultural activities like traditional dancing, like music, like language, to be able to tackle concrete issues such as empowering youth, promoting quality education, eliminating or reducing inequality, and reducing, for example, poverty, taking action on climate change, by, for example, protecting the Congo Basin and the other forests around Cameroon, like the beautiful Egypt Mountain Forest, or also trying to work towards, for example, digital future, post health, promoting the well-being of people, and showing that we can be able not only to adapt and adopt strategic foresight as practiced elsewhere, but that we can also build into the indigenous resources and the indigenous practices of planning for the future, of leaving beautiful and also prosperous legacies for generations to come. And for example, there is this beautiful conception in most of our languages and communities, particularly in Basa, where we look at human beings. A faun or a king looks at the human beings that he is leading as being seeds that have been planted and given to him by the previous kings, and so he has that responsibility to make sure that he will also hand over those seeds to the next kings and to the next leaders in the best shape.
Soon after the global declaration, the indigenous kingdom of Mbesa established a commission for future generations and sustainability in 2024. In 2025, the kingdoms of Nka and Ajung followed suit, with the Noni kingdom joining the initiative early this year. Organizers confirmed that more fandoms, communities, and municipalities are preparing to align with what is steadily becoming a Cameroon network of initiatives for future generations and sustainability. Saturday's event marked one of the first major public expressions of this growing movement. Youth and community members from Mbesa, Nka, Ajung, and Dignoni, many of them resident in Yaoundé, competed in football and handball matches alongside vibrant cultural displays showcasing shared traditions and ancestral heritage.
We are very happy with the initiative of the future generation, and today, the 21st of February 2026, We are here today to celebrate this because we believe that through it, we see ourselves together. In as much as possible, we are trying our best to encourage each and everyone to join us because it's a future for everybody and all of us are going to benefit if we're together. So far, we have tried to gather ourselves, just gathering ourselves as we see a lot that we can do. And we have already been engaged in gathering ourselves in terms of football. As you can see today, we came here today in numbers. We are prepared to go ahead with all the activities that are coming up.
We had intercultural programs, sporting activities as well, which our main aim is to promote future generations for sustainable development with the motto which says sports and the culture for future generations. And looking at it is very important for our youth to participate in such activities, which I think with our zeal, our objectives, which is to promote carbon credits and at the same time fight against hunger and also look at youth sustainability through growth and agricultural activities within our communities, especially here where we have the communities of Mbesa, the community of Nkar, the community of Ajum, and the community of Dinoni as well. I will express myself to say what happened here today is a historic occasion.
For me, I think future generations is just to empower youth in order to bring out the potentials to show forth that they have, and also bring different tribes together.
Today, what I can say about the event is that we, the elders, are going ahead thinking that if we don't try to support things like this, we will not really know that the future is coming. So I heard of the future generation and I thought it's wise to be here because the future belongs to the children. And if I come to support them, it means that we, the elders, are going ahead without regretting. To me, I can say that especially the juju display before the football and handball matches, I loved everything and it is a beginning.
Beyond the excitement on the pitch, the day carried a deeper message, strengthening brotherly and neighborly bonds while raising awareness about the well-being of present and future generations.
You can count on me. This is just the beginning of a long journey. It may be difficult, we may not have funding, but we are people who have proven time with that number of generations and we are resilient. A lot of things that even happen in our communities that happen based on the annual contributions that we do. This means
Thank you very much. As a member of the organizing committee of this sporting event for future generation, I feel very happy and I'm glad. I was overwhelmed with the population, the youths that came out today to promote this wonderful initiative, Sports for Present and Future Generations in Cameroon. Bringing most of them together here was not easy because many did not yet understand what it means to work today, present the present and for future generation. So to bring all of them here, many of them needed for us to answer many questions like what is the event actually for? What do we mean by future generation? What do we mean by present generation? And we had to convince them to understand that we need to preserve our culture for the future generations, and this can be easily done through sports and cultural activities like what we just saw today.
The event was held under the distinguished patronage of 4 traditional rulers: His Majesty Gilbert Njong III of Mbesa, His Majesty Molo II of Nkar, His Majesty Peter Ketu of Ajung, and His Majesty Joseph Tang II of Ndinani. As traditional rulers, they play a central role in shaping sustainable development pathways at the grassroots level. Organizers described the event as a practical expression of strategic foresight, whereby sports and culture, 2 powerful unifying forces among Cameroonians, are used to anchor long-term thinking and intergenerational responsibility within local communities. This will not only align with long-term governance visions such as Congo Basin Futures and Vision Africa 2525, but also in designing long-term sustainable development visions for the communities concerned. Professor Samala, multiple award-winning expert in foresight, long-term governance and sustainability, used the occasion to announce more forthcoming discussions and activities to promote the future generations agenda in Cameroon, Africa and beyond. As the final whistles blew and cultural performances concluded to applause, participants and observers agreed that the event signaled more than just friendly competitions. It marked a growing alignment between global commitments and community-led action in Cameroon and Africa.